Okay, so to get started with automations, once you've logged into your account and you've landed here on your dashboard, go ahead and click on Automation tab here on the left-hand sidebar. This is going to go ahead and open up the automations page within your account. And now within here, this is where we can manage all automations. So anything from lead nurturing to lead generation, to outbound communication, to inbound communication, essentially anything your heart desires inside of automations, you can create here within the automations tab. So a quick overview as to how this works. Right off the bat, you land here on the workflow tab inside of automations. This is where you can create new workflows, create new folders, organize your workflows, and manage all your existing workflows, whether they're active or inactive. To create a new workflow, go ahead and click on Create Workflow in the top right corner. And you can either select from a recipe, which is a list of pre-built templates that we've created on your behalf, which you can plug and play with just a few clicks, or you can go ahead and start from scratch. So if you want to dive into the deep end and start creating your own workflows, you can do so right from here. If you're interested in learning more how to create a workflow, go ahead and watch the Creating Your First Automation tutorial within this course, and that goes into more detail on how to create a workflow from scratch. Outside of this, you can also view all of your workflows that needs reviewing, so hasn't been approved or have any errors. And you can also view any previously deleted workflows if you want to recover them within the last 30 days. So aside from the workflows, you also have a Content AI activity log. Now you may see Content AI pop up in some of the previous tutorials on things like the funnel and website builder. Essentially what Content AI is an AI content generation tool which we've embedded into the platform for you. So in here you can generate AI content for things like copy on your website, maybe social media text, or you can even generate images right from in the platforms for your social media posts, your blogs, or maybe even your emails. And inside this Content AI tab, we can see an activity log of all of the content that we've been generating, such as the text and images. Now, for the purposes of this tutorial, we haven't created any, so you'll see that this is blank and it says no data. However, when you start using Content AI and you start generating text and images, you'll start to see the activity log pop up within here that you can manage all of the different content that you're creating if you ever need to. And then finally, we have global workflow settings, which will allow us to essentially change the notifications around some of the workflow setting notifications that we're getting. So you can either just completely disable this, or you can enable it, and then you can enable who receives notifications based off of any activity in the workflow. So you go ahead and select users, and then you can select those users on here. If you prefer to just leave this disabled, just go ahead and disable it, leave it as it is, and go ahead and go back. Okay, so that's the automations tab and a little bit of how automation works. If you're interested in learning how to create your very own workflow, go ahead and watch the tutorial Creating Your First Automation to learn a little bit more information on how to do that. If you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to reach out to our team and we'll be more than happy to help.